All right. Welcome to Both Mics.
Hey, guys. Both Mics is a show about nothing and everything. That is Mike Sofka.
And that's Mike Taylor. And together, we are Both Mics.
Both Mics. Yes. Welcome to show number 47 of Both Mics Heard Everywhere. Podcast can be heard. Both Mics Podcast can be heard at twitch.tv/bothmics every Friday night around 7-ish Eastern Time. Give us a listen. Give us a shout out. Give us
money.
A break, man.
Subscribe.
Give us a break. You find everything. Anywhere you can find stuff, you'll find us. We're like dirt. We're everywhere.
Send us your Bitcoin.
That too.
How are you, sir?
I'm good. I'm good. Well, hey, my phone is making noises. Whoa. All is good. Everything is good here. Nothing out of the ordinary happening. Just my phone won't shut up. There we go. So,
nice.
Welcome.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good start. We got that going for us.
Right.
We talked about this before in the past. The Galaxy flip phone.
Oh, God, that crap.
The thing that folds in half. Your screen actually folds in half. So it goes from a regular size phone to half that again. So if you were to lay it out in the palm of your hand, up and down, the same direction as your fingers, and then close your hand, you could close your phone in your hand like that. It'd go to half the size, and the screen bends. Isn't that kind of... We talked about this before, but I want to talk about something funny about this now.
Okay.
The funny thing is, it's kind of a first world problem. It runs too hot to put a case on it. Like, you know how you have the OtterBox or the protective gear on the back side of your phone? Yeah. You can't do that on a flip phone. It'll overheat.
Hey, look. It's Both Mics.
Nice. We're a live picture of us being live.
Yes. With my bad freaking green screen.
Your Samsung S1 phone?
No, this is a Galaxy something or other. Even though it's like 2 or 3 years old.
Well, here's my question. Wasn't this thought through before, because I would think it's kind of like video games. They don't make money on a console. They make money on the games.
Right. Even though they overcharge for the console.
Right. So I just...
And they're impossible to find.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, didn't Samsung have an issue with, like, phones exploding on airplanes and crap like that?
Yeah, but that's minor. We'll just gloss over that. We'll just pay off the media and that won't get covered anymore. We'll send them all free phones.
Exactly, right? And tell them everything's okay. So it runs too hot to put a case on it. And I think it's a delicate phone to begin with because of this collapsible, foldable screen, which I think after 6 months won't work anymore. How many times can you open and fold, close your phone before it breaks? I'm sure their planned obsolescence has been accounted for. I want to know, how many licks does it take to get to the middle of a Tootsie Pop?
I can tell you how many dollars it takes. $999 for this phone.
Wow.
$1,000 for that phone. That's what phones are now. Yeah.
This phone's $1,200.
Yeah.
And I'm sure we're still making freaking payments on it. $30 or $40 a month for 30 months.
So this is the longest I've had a phone, and I used the insurance on it to get it, a better phone for $50 or whatever the deductible was. And I'm refusing. I'm going to ride this out as long as I can because of the cost of phones. I mean, I use it for business. That's the only bad thing. I can't afford to be without it, but I'm risking that every day,
Yeah. Well, and the thing is if it breaks now, you can make your way down to the corner to AT&T or whoever you have and just get a new one instantly, and make payments on it, whatever the case may be. So you ride it out, and once the thing is beyond broken, go get a new one.
So I was going about every 18 months, but I wasn't getting the latest one. I was getting like the second one because it was a little bit cheaper.
Right.
But because I was going through them every 18 months, because I was real rough on phones in the business I was in, now it's a little easier for me to not be banging around as much as it was before. So it lasts a little longer. But now the software...
How long were you in the bucking Bronco business? How long were you in the rodeo business?
I was in the business from 2002 through 2020. Yeah. That was
Yeah.
was a bull
And
rider.
the thing is, since I gave up the BlackBerry in 2012, I've gone with the Samsung phones, and I've always gotten an OtterBox. The OtterBox is $60.
But how many phones have you gotten since 2012?
This is probably my third.
Okay, so every 4 years you're going through one.
Yeah. I think this is my third. It might be my fourth, but it's at least my third. My third or fourth phone since 2012.
They've hit you at the right sweet spot here because in 4 years you'll spend about $1 a day for the hardware for that phone.
Yeah.
That's perfect. And that's how they can sell it to you as well. Oh, no, it's only $1 a day.
Well, and the thing is, like, my kids, I don't know how your son is, but my kids, out of streak, were going through phones, like, continually. Breaking them, sitting on them, damaging them. I got an OtterBox. I paid $60 for it.
Yeah.
And, like, within a couple months, I'll get a hold of OtterBox and say, hey, this broke, that broke. They'll send me a whole new one.
I got one for you. Somebody doesn't clean up their room, and a laptop that they use is laying on the ground. They get up and they step on it and crack the screen.
Yeah. Yep.
I've seen it.
I know. And the thing is, I know it's ultra nerd, but this thing here,
the clip holder, your clip style on the side of your belt.
Yeah.
Do you have a pocket?
I use it.
Do you have a pocket protector?
No, not with this T-shirt.
Okay.
My VIP T-shirt from Monsters of Rock Cruise.
Okay.
But yeah, I use it, and I wear freaking New Balance. I'm sorry.
New Balance shoes. Okay, good. All right, Grandpa.
New Balance shoes. I got my clip-on phone, and guess what? $1 a day, and I don't spend $1 more for a phone. I haven't broken one ever.
Now, do you have
knock on veneer?
Do you have a multi-tool on you at this moment as well?
No.
Okay.
No.
I'm just trying to figure it out here.
I have my car keys. That's about
Do you have Visine in your pocket?
Visine, no, but I do have a chapstick.
Chapstick. Do you have an inhaler in your pocket?
No,
Or you just glad to see me?
Use one?
All right, let's move on here.
No inhaler.
I'm going to put a picture up here on the video. If you're watching video on twitch.tv/bothmikes, there's a picture of an old guy on there. Chances are you don't know who it is, but I don't know, maybe you do. Who is that, Mike?
Tony Bennett?
Tony Bennett at 94, 95 years old.
Yes.
I thought he was dead.
Right.
He's retiring from performing, effective now, under doctor's orders.
How old is he?
95.
He's 95?
90. That's going to be me. I'm still going to have to work when I'm 95. That's gonna...
Do you know what he said the best thing about being 95 is?
No.
No peer pressure.
Nice. Yes, I like it. He's retired from performing. This is according to NYDailyNews.com. His son and longtime manager Danny Bennett have confirmed. Just a week after the legendary crooner joined frequent collaborator Lady Gaga for 2 sold-out shows in Manhattan's Radio City Hall.
Wow. Yeah, that's 13,000 seats. Radio City's no joke.
He was on his way to another event, and he told his son he wasn't feeling very good. So his son erred on a side of caution. They got doctors involved, and the doctor said, yeah, no, you're done, dude. So I think we're going to see some funeral notices and obituary information about Tony Bennett coming up soon, unfortunately. Because guys like that, guys that work until they drop, he stops working, then he drops.
Yep. Yeah, that's his life. God, as long as we've been alive, he's been doing what he does.
But how many times have you seen it and heard it where a guy will retire from coaching football after 54 years and half a year later he's dead? And I'm like, how is that possible? He was just coaching football for 50 years. Well, he stopped doing that. That's what he lived for, literally.
Yep.
Crazy.
Yeah.
You think you'll be 95? You think you'll make it to 95?
You know what? My dad made it to 76. So, like, subconsciously in my mind, I think that's all I got. I got till 76. So I got 22 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Danny Bennett, Tony Bennett's son, who's managed his father for over 40 years.
Wow.
He said that he still has his voice that has earned him 20 Grammys, including a Lifetime Achievement Award.
Wow, 20 Grammys. Unreal.
I don't know who else has 20 Grammys. I don't know.
Right? Exactly. You ever see any of those statues up close? Like an Oscar or a Grammy or an Emmy?
No, just the stuff you see on it. I've never in real life seen one, no.
I have a friend, and like she's a female, she's a friend, and like whenever she's single, I'm not single. Whenever I'm single, she's not single, and like we never really met up in between.
Mm-hmm.
But like we've always had a thing for each other. The second time I ever saw her, we met, we chatted and everything online. And
Hold on, I'm marking the time here for Brenda. Hold on, go ahead.
Okay, cool. Well, actually, she listens to this darn podcast. So,
okay.
Yeah, and she's up to number 9. So it'll be sometime, probably next year, she'll be hearing this.
She's not even at any good one yet. She's still on the crap.
Exactly, right? Yeah, she's on the pilot.
Hey, if she's listening through that crap, I give her credit then. All right, good.
Yeah. And so the second time we ever met up, she was ill and not feeling well, and I brought her Chinese food for lunch. And she's like has a roommate, and she's living in this house with this roommate, and we're sitting, like she's probably watching like Golden Girls or like People's Court or something, and she's all wrapped up in a blanket on the couch, and I bring her Chinese food, and I look up on the freaking mantle above the fireplace, and there's 2 freaking Emmys.
Wow.
3 Emmys on the freaking mantle. And I'm like, where the hell did those come from? Who? She goes, no, those are from my roommate. My roommate got those. I go, you know what those are? And she's like, yeah, they're from TV. I go, yeah, they're Emmys. Dude, they're probably 15 pounds. And I would say like over a foot tall. And the Emmy, I don't know if you know, it's the one where it's like...
Holding a globe type thing, yeah.
Globe, yeah. So it was kind of cool.
So what did her roommate do?
I have no idea. She didn't know. No freaking clue. She was in fifth low.
Nice.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's the only time I've ever seen any kind of Tony, Oscar, Emmy, Grammy type things was...
Tony, Oscar, Emmy, Grammy. I like it.
Yes. That's my confirmation name.
Nice. Well, I'm going to put up a picture of somebody else, and I want you to tell me who it is. And, if you could spell this person's name, I'll give you double points.
Oh, God, yeah. Blossom.
No.
No, it's not Blossom?
No, that is the former star of The Big Bang Theory, Mayim Bialik. She is your new Jeopardy host.
Permanent host or temporary host?
No, she's it. Like, they ran with Aaron Rodgers for a little bit, but then he decided to go back and play football. So she's been on the show before, and she's, done well, I think. She's smart. Before she was on... She wasn't really a trained actress. She was actually a scientist before she got that part.
Well, she was also Blossom from the show Blossom. Do you remember Blossom?
That's not the same one. That's not the same.
Dude, that's her.
No
I'm
way.
telling you. I'm not as dumb as I look.
Isn't Blossom the Punky Brewster kid?
Yeah. No, that's the guy. Whoa, Joey Lawrence.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay, well then I believe you. Whatever.
Yeah. Well, she was in Blossom. That's why I spelt her name Blossom. Also Big Bang Theory, and a neuroscientist of some sort. So she actually, she was Blossom, other acting stuff, got out of school, went to college, became a neuroscientist, and then got on the Big Bang Theory, gained weight, lost weight.
Well, there you go. I'm glad you know all that shit, because I don't know what the hell I'm talking about here. And anyway, she's got people sending her like hate mail and stuff because she's the host taking over. They don't like her. They don't want her.
Okay, and I'm sure there's the same amount of people who love the fact that she's taking the spot.
Well, their mistake, I think, in Jeopardy was the simple fact that, they go such a long time with Alex Trebek, and then they jerk everybody around with this Ken Jennings guy who's won $1 million on the show, and her, and an Aaron Rodgers, and they're making it a big thing, and they're putting it out there. They're airing their laundry before they know what they're doing. What the heck is that? That's your ringtone?
Well, it's my ringtone from my wife. Do you
Nice.
Is what song that was?
Yeah, some Shark Baby song.
Baby Shark.
Baby Shark. Why is she calling you at 8:26? Doesn't she know what you're doing?
Dude.
Is she in the house?
Yeah.
And she's calling you.
Exactly.
You
Well,
better...
more than likely, one of the boys grabbed the phone and started pressing buttons.
Oh, all right. I was gonna say you might want to go get that. You know, maybe she needs you.
Yeah, I think she knows how to turn the doorknob.
Okay, I'm just saying. You know, I'm gonna put up a picture of somebody else, and I want you to tell me who this is. You probably know who it is, but.
Oh yeah, is that Quentin Tarantino?
Quinten Tarantino, exactly. Well,
I'm Man at the World guy.
yeah, according to IndieWire, this is the headline. Tarantino's mom reacts to director vowing not to share money with her. I support him and love him, she says. I just got to hear the headline, and I can tell you you're a piece of shit if you're not giving your mom money if she needs money. I mean, I don't know what the situation is, but how can you do that?
Yeah. Well, he's probably who he is because of his mother, and he's pissed about that. You know, I ended up being a complete scumbag, and it's my mother's fault. So yeah, I can't blame him for being mad, for being a scumbag.
I just don't understand that. I think back to the Steve Martin bit where he says, "Yeah, so my grandmother called me the other day. She wanted $50. Get this, to buy some food." I said, no way. I said, you're gonna earn your money just like I do. So she's moving my weight set up to the attic next week.
Nice.
Yeah, you know, that's you're above that as a on the scumbag scale, Quentin Tarantino. I used to like all your movies. I like all that shit. Now I don't like any of it. Reservoir Dogs, Kill Bill, all that crap. No, not for me anymore. Nope, you're out.
I was really never a fan. You know, the first time I saw Reservoir Dogs was with you, and yeah, I was unimpressed. You know, Mr. Yellow, Mr. Pink, Mr. Plaid, whatever. And the Kill Bills, unimpressed. Sorry, you know. Pulp Fiction, decent movie. You got to watch the whole movie and have a good memory to kind of put it all back together once you're done watching it. And like as I was watching it, didn't like it, and it was kind of like a reminiscent thing. Like after the fact that I saw it and put it all together, it was kind of good. But yeah, whatever. I just know he's a dick, and he's a dick to a lot of people. So yeah, I could see why he blames his mom, complete fucking asshole, and that's why he won't give her any money.
Well, you
did this to me, Mom. You did this to me.
Here's the thing. I'm reading this a little closer, and it goes back to when he was a child or a teenager or what have you. She was bitching at me about that, and then in the middle of her tirade, she said, "Oh, and by the way, this little air quote writing career." This little writing career that you're doing, that shit is fucking over, she said. She meant you can't do that in class when you should be doing something else. But he was constantly writing and, you know, thinking about movies and this type of shit. So even though she said that in a sarcastic way, he told himself that when he becomes a successful writer, she's never going to see a penny from his success.
So I hit it right on the freaking head.
Yeah.
I hit the nail on the head, didn't I?
He says, There will be no house for you. There's no vacation for you. There's no Elvis Cadillac for mommy. You get nothing because you said that.
Boom.
He says, yeah, I helped her out with a jam with the IRS. But again, no house, no Cadillac, no big other things.
Right. Yeah. He kept her out of jail. Well, I guess that's good enough.
He goes on to say,
what more can you ask for?
He goes on to say, there are consequences for your words as you deal with your children. Remember that there are consequences for your sarcastic tone about what's meaningful to... Christ almighty. If my mom was sarcastic with me, doesn't mean that, I'm not going to help her. I was just talking to her the other day. She was here doing my laundry. And, no, never mind. Sorry.
Yeah, no, yeah. The apple don't fall far from the tree. Let's put it that way.
Well, I got the text. Our special guest is here. So I'm going to go grab the door here. Let me cue up his music. He hates it when I don't have the music and everything going for him. So I'll be right back. I'm going to grab the door. Hello, greetings, young Michael. Greetings.
Greetings, no, Mikestradamus. Are you wearing camo? Is that a camouflage?
Ah, you saw me with, even though I had my camouflage on. It's not very effective.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, guess what? We got a special guest with us tonight. He is a famous safari guide, the all-knowing, all-seeing, omniscient, and former electronic salesman from Crazy Eddie on the corner of 4th and Lexington in New York City. I give you the great Mikestradamus.
Greetings and salutations, everyone.
Welcome, Mikestradamus. I've been waiting to hear your wisdom, your infinite wisdom. Right here, I have your envelopes. They have been hermetically sealed and stored in a mayonnaise jar in Bithlo, Florida, since noon today. No one knows the contents of these envelopes, but you, in your infinite wisdom, without ever seeing the contents, you and you alone, know the answers to these questions inside these envelopes.
That is correct.
I present to you your first envelope.
Ah, thank you. Thank you very much. I am going to divulge the answer to the question that's in this envelope. I'm not going to open the envelope yet. I'm holding the envelope to my forehead, and the answer is he couldn't budget. He couldn't budget.
He couldn't budget.
Opening the envelope here. Let's see what the question is inside.
Couldn't budget.
Did you hear about the constipated accountant?
No! Budget!
Wow. Wow. Nice, nice. You know, Mike, may your dessert be spiked with extra X-Lax.
Oh, Lord.
Did I leave you choked up there? Do you have question number 2 ready?
I have your second envelope right here.
Yes, yes, yes. Ah, thank you, young Michael. Thank you. The answer is a ripoff.
A rip?
A ripoff. Open the envelope here.
A rip-off?
A ripoff.
A rip-off.
What do you call a cheap circumcision?
Ouch! Ow! A rip-off.
Yes, yes. And young Michael, may your foreskin wallet turn into a set of luggage when it gets excited.
Ow! Ow! Sir, Mikestradamus, I have your last envelope right here.
Ah, thank you. The third envelope. Thank you. Thank you. The answer to the question is I don't know what the hell it is because I forgot to write it on the outside of the envelope. Hang on a second here. Oh, there it is. Okay. Mouthwash.
Mouthwash.
Yes, I'm going to tear open the envelope here and pull out the question.
Mouthwash.
What comes after 69? I don't know what that means, but Mike, may you have a Bianca blast to the face.
Ah, flammable.
You should ask him. I don't know. I don't know why he's asking you for mouthwash. I don't know. Yes, I'm all blurry and fuzzy. I don't feel fuzzy. Hang on. Let me do this. He jacks up the camera. He jacks up my chair when he's in here. Look at this guy.
There you go.
There we go. Now we're on track.
So you got any happy plans for this weekend?
Yes, I think I'm going to something called Chicken and Beer Fest or Chicken and Brew Fest or something. It's like a 4-hour thing.
Really?
Yeah, it looks like a small thing. It's in Apopka. It's like a 4-hour thing at the amphitheater there. There's some business people that are going to be there that I'm interested in talking to. So I just figured, you know what? I'm not going to drink beer. I don't drink. I haven't drank for 3 years and 9 days.
9 days?
Exactly, yes.
Well,
August
good.
4th is that big thing. But
okay.
Anyway, I want to take us right into the alien update. How about that?
That'll work.
I love the alien update.
Buzz looking alien! Where?
Warning! Alien approaching! Warning! Biophysical experiments extremely dangerous for Earth people!
It's a pretty good robot. He's a little bit of an alien, too. But I think he's an alien robot. You could be an alien robot, right? Like, not all robots are domestic.
I computed the aliens. They are capable of sinister and dangerous acts.
You weird alien man!
All right, why is this the alien update? This is the alien update because just about every show we're talking about aliens. We're talking about Musk, Bezos, Branson,
Zuckerberg,
Gates, Zuckerberg, all these people that have way too much going on, way too much money. Then they've all altered our lives in some way or another. They've done something that has altered human history with their presence. What, checking the beard?
No, it's like I'm getting a weird shadow, I guess, over here. You look like I don't know.
You got a turkey neck thing going on?
No, I don't. But the way the shadow is, it's looking like I got a little goozle going on there.
Nice. Well,
Let me adjust my light.
Musk is at it again, and I'm sure that his buddy Bezos is going to be real pissed off, but Musk offers for SpaceX to make NASA spacesuits after Watchdog says program to cost $1 billion.
Okay.
NASA has spent $420 million. This is according to CNBC.com, so it must be true. $420 million, and there's that 420 again, related with Musk. We've seen this before.
Right.
Since 2007, that's how much they've spent, and they're planning on another $625 million in spending. The Inspector General report found that the spacesuits for the agency's lunar missions will not be ready for flight until 2025 at the earliest. Elon Musk offered SpaceX services to help NASA make its next generation spacesuits. He throws it out there. SpaceX could do it if need be. I mean, this is how this guy does. He just pays attention. They're talking about stuff that he thinks he can do. And then he goes and gets the money. And then Bezos is like, oh, I'm going to get you, you know.
Right.
Bezos is like the boss hog in Dukes of Hazzard. He's just always behind him, you know. Can't quite catch him.
So are we reinventing the wheel again? Is that what's going on here?
Well, I
NASA's
guess
been making suits. Different companies have been making suits since the 50s.
Well,
and now all of a sudden,
I'm sure with technology and know-how and different materials and so forth. Don't forget, those suits have to repel radiation, dude. We're not just talking about raindrops. We're talking about friggin' radiation. I mean, you have to...
Okay.
Yeah, if you were outside in the space like that, you would end up burning up. You may not burn up alive at that moment, but eventually all your skin and everything from all the radiation is just too much if you have long-term exposure like they have. You have to wear a spacesuit like that. It's crazy.
Right, but it already exists, you know?
Well, so did cars, and they're still making them.
Yeah, say who am I? Well, you know, what do I know about all that crap?
Let me tell you, Sonny, I still have the Model T. It works fine. I know they keep making new cars, but the Model T is working fine for me.
Yeah, my Model T and my New Balance sneakers.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, exactly.
Oh, and get off my lawn, by the way.
Yeah, get off my lawn. Yeah, we should do that. Maybe we should change the name of the podcast to Get Off My Lawn.
No, we need to not change the name of the podcast. We need to start a network of podcasts and have other people on our network, and we can have another podcast called Get Off My Lawn. There'd be a subscription service or something.
All right, well, why don't we just make it like old man stories? Like, I was at the hardware store yesterday. I asked for a 6-penny nail, and the young associate didn't know. She thought I was asking for a nail that cost 6 cents.
Right. Yeah. Well, like I told you before, we can basically just have a show of us shooting the breeze. You know.
Well, that's what I try to do, but I try to put these topics out there to make it easy on us, because I know sometimes we're a friggin' train wreck.
Well, yeah. You know, whatever.
No, I think it goes better when we just kind of shoot the breeze. But again, I like throwing out topics, giving us a loose structure.
Yes. Okay.
Because otherwise we would just sit here. So what's going on with you? Yeah?
Not much, man.
Right. Okay, man.
Where's your favorite place to go to breakfast?
Right? Do they give you the senior coffee?
Exactly, yeah. Oh, God. What do they consider, like, senior citizen now? Like, isn't it like 55 now?
It's 55, and we just saw that thing. We commented on it together with Everclear. Their whole their whole tour being sponsored by AARP.
AARP. God damn. I saw that, and I'm like, whoa. Well, first of all, that guy's getting a little long in the tooth. His ears are getting bigger by the minute. And, unreal.
He's pretty talented, though. On the same post, I put in a picture I had with him. I ran into them one time. Lisa was still in Atlanta, and this is going back to like 99 or so, 2000. Wow. And we're standing outside the airport, and these guys are waiting for their ride. It's the whole band, Everclear, and me. Wow. And I don't have a camera. I have a little flip phone, which I'm just figuring out how to use the camera. I'm trying to get a picture. There's no selfie. There's none of that. I just said, hey, you guys. Right. I was going to a show. I was going up there to see them, and they were flying in too. And it was just, I just talked to them for a minute, no big deal. And then I had the opportunity maybe 10 years ago or so. That's when that picture on the Facebook page is from Art. And then I saw them again on something called the Summerland Tour. The tour that had and every year they do a Summerland tour. But that tour that he went on was who else was in it? Sponge was one of the bands. Let me see who else the other bands are. Summerland Tour, Everclear. Who was it? Let's see. Oh, of course I don't know what friggin' year, because they named the Summerland Tour every year. I'm going to say 2016. How about that? How you like them apples?
Well, there's the Wikipedia page. Oh, right here. Second one down. Summerland Tour 2016, Sugar Ray, Everclear lit.
Yeah, it wasn't that one. I wanted to see that one. Let's see if it was 15. Yeah, let's see that.
Second one down.
Fuel, Toadies, and no, that wasn't it either. Let's go to 14. Yes, this is the one I saw. It had Space Hog. You know who Space Hog is. They had Eve 6 was there, and Soul Asylum.
Wow. Talk about a freaking throwback.
It was in Ocala, and the company I work for was the premier sponsor of the event. So I got some VIP tickets, and
oh, cool.
The rain was rolling in and out, and poor Art's up there, literally holding these tarps over this shit on stage, so shit doesn't get all wet and blown away. He's getting soaked in the rain, and it was a crazy show. It was a good time, though.
Wow.
Great vantage point, great photos, all that stuff was great. It was a good time.
Yeah, they were supposed to play Oyster Bake in San Antonio for Fiesta. God, 2018? No, it had to be before that. 2016, 2017? And they canceled. And then there was another time I was supposed to see them open for somebody, and they canceled. So the two times I've gone to see them and was hoping to see them, I didn't get to see them.
No, good band. They're very good. They're very talented. Art
Yeah.
does a wonderful job. My brother and I, when we get together and play music, we cover a couple of their tunes. So it's I like
Cool.
them. I like them. Hey, we're still in the alien update. Somehow we got away from it for a second. There's our buddy. There's Bezos. The reason why I got
Blue Moon.
Bezos and the Moonlander, Blue
It says
Moon
Blue
up
Moon.
there.
He's promoting beer now?
Yes, right. That's his Moonlander.
Okay.
Now, of course,
Doesn't
we
look
know
very
that.
good.
Well, Bezos looks to Musk as like he's the bully in the area.
Does Bezos have horns in this picture? It looks like he has horns coming out of his head.
Well, he does have horns coming out of his head. I don't know if that's in that picture or not, but he does have them. You're right.
Just checking.
Elon Musk, this is according to Observer.com, Elon Musk reacts to Jeff Bezos' nonstop fight to win over NASA Moonlander contract. Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk have been exchanging the title of the world's richest person lately as the stock value of their respective businesses, Amazon and Tesla, fluctuate. On the private side, the two centibillionaires. That's it. They're not just billionaires. They're
So that's
centibillionaires.
Hundreds of millions? Or
Yes,
hundreds of billions?
hundreds of billions. Their space ventures are also in heated competition to build a human landing vehicle for the moon for NASA. Yada yada. NASA in April chose SpaceX, and Bezos has been crying like a poor little girl ever since. Bezos has vehemently protested the decision that NASA made to go with SpaceX, asking NASA to hire Blue Origin as a second contractor to promote competition. Last month, Bezos offered an open letter to NASA Administrator Bill Nelson to waive the $2 billion in future payments Blue Origin is entitled to from NASA under existing contracts if the agency would award a separate lunar lander contract to his company. So now Musk is like, you think I'm picking on you now? Where do you see this? Oh, yeah, I like this.
Yeah.
Mom, he's hitting us with the stick and throwing rocks at us. Well, remember,
He looked at me.
Yes.
He looked at me. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you.
Yeah,
I'm not touching you.
I think it's great. Yeah, I love this stuff.
Unreal.
Well, Bezos is in a lot of trouble though because he's losing customers.
Okay. Well, I just got a package from him this morning.
I know, but according to Gadgets360.com, Amazon's customers are canceling Prime membership after Jeff Bezos' space trip.
Why?
Well, that's what I'm scanning through the article now. I did a little show prep, but not much. Oh, let's see here. You guys, I just canceled my Amazon membership and feel great about it, the report cited a customer as saying a private Facebook group post. I am paying to shop on the website and not for a zillionaire's rocket ride. Just had to tell the world, I guess. I understand where they're coming from, but that's not what's... Don't be a hater. You didn't do it. He did.
Right. Well, regardless, the only reason you would sign up for Amazon Prime is if you were to get a return on investment. Right?
Yes.
Now, believe it or not, like I mailed Christmas gifts last year out to Colorado and to St. Louis, and it cost me to mail 3 boxes. Cost me what my Prime membership cost me. So $69 for these boxes to be shipped out for Christmas. Unbelievable. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, it doesn't need to be there in 20 minutes. You can give it a couple days. I'll pay a little less for a couple days or a week. But no, it was like snail mail, $69. I had to go to a post office 30 miles away. It took me a half hour to get there.
And you got to stand in line.
I stood in line for literally 45 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And they still charged me money. Where I can get on Prime, and for $79, even if it's $100 now, I'm sure it's gone up since the first time we got it. You get it because there's a return on investment. Do I watch anything on this Amazon Prime TV network? 2 or 3 things, a couple comedy skits. Tom Papa.
But to you, it's still worth it, right?
There's a return on investment. I could care less what happens with the money. Well, I know what happens to the money. They're using it for shipping. I have no idea how this guy making any money.
He's outrunning it.
$100.
He's outrunning it.
I guess it's like a gym membership. Maybe there's people who get it and never use it.
Well,
Is that the thing?
Well, first of all, like if you order food from a restaurant, not you the customer, but let's say you're the kitchen manager and you're ordering from the food purveyor, Cisco or somebody like that.
Yeah, US.
They have your products which you bought and paid for. They're holding it. They're holding it in cold storage and in dry storage, and they're going to order it by the truckload or the pallet load for you because they got giant warehouses. And being you don't need the truckload or pallet load right away, but you're still going to buy it that way through savings, we're going to go ahead and store it for you. You're going to order it through us. We're going to go take what you need of that product, put it on a truck, and bring it to you. And we're only going to charge you 8.5% of the product's value to do that. So now he's making money off the manufacturing people as well. That's 8.5%. Right. And he's probably calculated that that's more than enough to cover the average shipping for the average Prime customer. Is he going to lose on some? Absolutely. And that's all the better because that's going to make those people go tell other people and everybody else is going to join. It's going to domino. Is he going to make out on others better than others? Absolutely. There's people that are only going to use it once or twice and forget they even have it. It's all math. They figured out the secret formula, and all these are haters, man. Everyone, I get it. I mean, I just have a disdain for these guys just for what they do and what they say sometimes. Musk, I'm entertained by, but again, this guy, not so much. Bezos doesn't really entertain me.
And at least the good thing about it, though, he knows how to do a double Windsor knot with his tie.
Yes.
Nothing more annoying than people, especially of any kind of stature, who don't know how to do the double Windsor and do like the single Windsor.
Yeah.
And it's like lopsided and it's over here. And it looks like they're like having a bad day in court.
Well, and you can tell he's got money and well put together because he's got the A-framed tie that will accent that double Windsor. You know what I mean? It's not too skinny. He's got the big bulbous vein popping out of his forehead. His head looks like a penis. So does the rocket behind him.
Very alien looking in this picture.
How about that? Exactly. Wow.
He looks like freaking Kazoo from the Flintstones.
What have I been saying all along? Yes. They're going in a mothership.
Yes.
They're going to bring us up.
Freaking.
Beam them up, Scotty.
I wonder if Fairvilla has a freaking a personal massager that looks like the Blue Origin yet.
See, Mike, you're like me. You have these ideas. Are you going to follow through with that idea? No.
Yeah, I'm gonna post. What's the guy's name who owns Fairvilla?
There you go.
I forget his name already. Ken something, I think. I don't know.
I'm telling you, it's like feeding live tuna fish mayonnaise, so you don't have to do it. You don't have to open a can and mix it in the mayonnaise. It's the same thing, man. We're idea people. That's a great idea. I like it. I like it a lot. Well, the reason why we call them aliens is you take a look at this. This is the Boeing Starliner, okay? Now,
that thing ever go up? Did they ever get anything going with that thing?
Launch delayed again as it returns to factory for troubleshooting.
Yeah. It has a license plate light out.
So here's Boeing, a customer that's been around longer than Bezos and Musk. They've had an entire company working on this crap for years before these guys even thought about getting into business. And they're having trouble with the similar things that they're trying to do. Yeah. What does that tell you about Bezos and Musk?
Well, it's the new guard, you know? Boeing is doing things the way things have always been done. You know, this is the way we've always done it. Yeah. So, and if you look at the picture, the capsule that's there, looks like something that you'll find in the Smithsonian. It doesn't look like a penis or, you know, anything new. It looks like the same old thing.
It does. It does. You know, this is according to TheVerge.com. According to Boeing Vice President John Vollmer, the company will continue to work the issue from the Starliner factory and have decided to stand down for this launch window to make way for other national priority missions. What does that mean?
That means they screwed it up, and we're going to have to put this on hold until we figure out what we did wrong.
Starliner's mission, called Orbital Flight Test 2, or OFT-2, would be roughly a 10-day test mission without any humans aboard. It's poised to launch from Florida atop the United Launch Alliance Atlas V rocket, fly to the space station, demonstrate a clean docking procedure, and stay docked for roughly 10 days before returning back to Earth. It's a do-over of its first attempt in December 2019 when a hodgepodge of software glitches prevented it from reaching the space station and forced an early return 2 days before the launch. So again, the government's handing this company millions and billions of dollars, I'm sure, for these contracts. They can't get their shit together. I'm surprised Musk hasn't called already and said, hey, we'll do it. We'll do that too.
Right, yeah. Here, I'll write a check, send that thing over here.
He won't write a check. He'll get more of the government's money. That's why people are mad. The government's giving them money. Their businesses are giving them money. Again, don't hate the player, hate the game. Let people get paid whatever they can get paid. God bless them. If somebody's willing to pay that, then that's what they're worth. That's what your worth is, what somebody's willing to pay. It's a free market. It's capitalism. But boo-hoo, we want socialism and communism and peace, love, and harmony and all sit together around a campfire singing Kumbaya.
I was going to say kumbaya.
Everybody's the same. See, what we're going to do here is when you go to college, instead of teaching critical race theory, what they need to teach the kids is real economics. This is how you balance a checkbook. This is what happens with your mortgage. This is how you balance credit card debt. You know, things like that. Things that
Stocks and bonds, and this is how that works.
Instead of teaching people how to divide us and hate everybody all the time, why don't we just teach them the right shit? Teach them shit they need in school. Don't teach them all this bad shit. Right. How'd I get on that?
It's Friday, that's how.
The missing puzzle piece was found.
Uh-oh.
Missing puzzle piece. This is according to SciTech Daily. Critical advance in quantum computer design. Quantum engineers from UNSW Sydney have removed a major obstacle that has stood in the way of quantum computers becoming a reality. I think this is having to do with all this Starlink shit again, too, because these quantum computers can do things a lot faster than your regular computer.
Well, yeah, we discussed, or at least we discussed it in the past about quantum computers and the ability to do what computers do without creating the heat that processors do. So this is pretty cool.
Well, this chip must operate at freezing cold temperatures below 270 degrees Celsius. Other than that, it's ready to go.
Interesting.
So, do you have a little refrigerator next to your screen and your monitor at home?
Got a little radiator system going on.
Keeping it cold. It comes with its own. It comes with its own Yeti. Its own Yeti cooler.
You got your snorkel jacket on.
Yes. And it's one of those red jackets so they can see you in the snow, like you're in the Arctic.
Right. You got a what's those things? What's the dog's name? Forget it.
Nice.
Cricket.
Nice.
Why can't I think of the dog's name? The Saint Bernard with the little barrel of rum under his chin. Next to you now. Okay.
Droopy dog? I don't know.
Yeah, Saint Bernard.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't. I know.
Right.
It's what happens. My skull is full of hops and bong resin, even though I haven't, anything to drink in so long and stuff. Yeah, no, I can't remember crap anymore. Remember
hops.
I can remember every line to every song from the 80s, but
right.
Can't remember what the hell I went in the kitchen for, of course.
Exactly. Yeah. Now, hops and bong resin. That's our new podcast, right?
Yes.
Hey guys, I'm Hops.
Nice.
He's bong resin.
Nice. Yes, exactly. We call it the Drunken High Show. He's drunk. He's high.
Oh, hi.
Nice.
Good morning, folks. Howdy do. So what's up with quantum computers?
I don't know. I'm bored with that topic already. I'm done with that. I want to show you this guy. He's a kicker for the New England Patriots.
Number 3?
Mm-hmm. Reason why I'm showing you this is his name is Quinn Nordin. Quinn Nordin. Last year, Last year he was kicker for the Michigan Wolverines, college team, Michigan Wolverines.
He's a little guy.
Oh, yeah, kickers are. They're little guys, yeah.
Little guy.
He was 3 for 3 in field goal attempts, including a 50-yarder against the Washington football team.
Wow.
The reason why I'm bringing this up, and this article's on Fox News, I heard this story. I searched it out. Patriots kicker Quinn Norton was looking for jobs on LinkedIn before signing with New England.
Oh, shit.
This is a guy who holds Michigan's record for most field goals over 40 yards in a row at 14. This is a guy who didn't get drafted. New England, their kicker got injured somehow, and, well, they called him up, and he's the only undrafted guy on the team. They signed him, and he looked pretty good in their game, so.
Cool. Now, did I ever tell you that Brenda and I are friends with the gentleman who holds the collegiate field goal distance record?
No, who's that?
Joe Williams, a guy named Joe Williams. I forget who he played for, but he's older than us, and I think it's now a tie. Someone tied his record for the world record for the longest field goal in collegiate history. So,
How long was it, do you know?
I want to say like 67 yards.
Oh, wow.
So it's in the 60s, yeah. And he lives in Mississippi, believe it or not. Yeah, I had breakfast with him last year. Or we did as we were driving through from Texas to here, or vice versa. We had breakfast together. My claim to fame in football. Yeah.
He says, he goes on in this article, Quinn Norton says, he goes on to say, literally, I think it was 2 days after my dad needed the deck power washed. All my buddies had signed with teams, and I was like, you know what? I could rent this power washer, and I could power wash decks in the neighborhood. But I wanted to give the NFL a shot. This is every kid's dream. People dream to get a chance to play for the New England Patriots. So, hey, I hope it works out for him, you know?
So is that on his resume on LinkedIn? Professional power washing?
I guess.
Yeah, and it's extra for double wide driveway.
After each game, he's going to take the pressure washer and hose the steps down in the stadium.
And if you order now, I'll spray paint your house number on the curb.
That's what they'll do. They'll hook up paint cans to his pressure washer, and he could do the logos in the end zone and shit.
Right? Not bad. Not bad.
I like it. Give this kid something to do. I mean, you don't stand around the whole game and then go out and kick a couple times. Shit.
Right?
That must be pressure, though. Like, the whole team's counting on you. You're 5'7", 148 pounds. You got a soccer background, and all these dudes are like 300 pounds, 6'7". You know?
Right.
No pressure. It's
No
just
pressure.
our livelihoods depend on you making this friggin' kick. You got one job. Make the kick.
Right? And we'll give you double if you can do it with the left foot.
Oh, man. I don't know. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put together a bunch of videos about some what's hot in Florida stuff coming up soon. I'm going to put together a little series of stuff. I got a lot of work cut out for me this weekend, I guess. It's going to rain. Might as well.
Yeah. Well, I was supposed to go to a barbecue tomorrow, and it was canceled because of the resurgence of this pandemic thing. Brenda was supposed to have her company picnic last night at the 1-to-1 Financial Stadium where the Jumbo Shrimp play in Jacksonville. That was canceled, and like I said, our friends came in from out of town, so we hung out with them today, and so everything's canceled. Nothing going on Sunday. Nope. Gonna work on my DeLorean model and play with the boys.
Yes, how's that going? Those wires are crazy.
Oh, dude, unbelievable. It comes with 130 episodes or units or issues, 130 issues or steps, and each one of those steps is steps to put the stuff together. God, I could get it done in a day.
Shit.
No.
How many people do you think are building or have built this thing? Like, what's the total number of people you think are doing that? One?
No, dude. There's Facebook pages about this thing.
Really?
Yeah, dude. And they're in England. They're all over the freaking world. And yeah, I would say hundreds. and each issue is $15, and there's 130 issues just to get it complete.
And an issue is a box of parts and instructions.
Yeah. Yep. You can see in the pictures of my Facebook page. Or did I post anything on the both mics?
I think so.
I'll do it.
I think so.
I'll do it. I'll stick it on there, and you can see the boxes in the background. All freaking 32 of them.
Are you going to be able to get it up to 88 miles per hour? That's what I want to know.
Only if I drop it off the roof. But it's fun. I enjoy it when I have spare time to do it. Most of the time when the kids are asleep.
Do you fluff up your hair and wear a long lab coat?
Well, that's what I was trying to go with when I didn't cut my hair for a year.
Yeah.
I was thinking this Halloween coming up, getting a white lab coat and getting some steampunk sunglasses.
Perfect.
And do the Doc Brown thing for Halloween. But I needed to get a haircut, So
what kind of battery does this thing run
that?
on in real life? I mean, does it light up and everything and make noise?
Yeah, all those wires actually have something, and it's 3 AA batteries. And I've also looked into you can buy a plug-in version, and for like $30 or something, there's a plug, and then it goes to a battery, and then there's 2 other batteries, and you can make it so that it plugs in. So I don't know.
You have a battery for your battery?
A battery for your battery. Yeah.
Crazy.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, look, we're at that mark here. We're at that near the end here where we're going to get ready to do some shout-outs. You have anybody to shout out to?
No. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. I want to give a shout-out to Gino Losi, of course. If you want to go fishing and catch fish, I caught a ton of fish. I caught like 25 fish. I caught big fish. There's pictures of them out there on the Facebook page. So hit up Gino Losi, GinoLosi.com.
There you go.
The Melon Patch Theater, shout out to them, and Dustin Levine doing some great work there. Go see something there. Go see a local play, and better yet, donate. Just write them a check. How about that? That'll be good. So
write us one too.
Yes. Or we do take PayPal, MasterCard, Visa, American Express.
Find us.
Bitcoin. I am going to do that. I'm going to get some Bitcoin. You have Bitcoin?
No. Believe it or not, a friend of Brenda's, they were at a conference, 12 years ago or something, and this company was giving out Bitcoin as like a door prize type thing. You go there and you get some pens, or you get some sticky note pads and different kind of tchotchkes. Well, their tchotchke was a Bitcoin, and it probably cost them like $1, back in the infancy of Bitcoin. And they were just giving these things away, and Brenda's like, no, I don't want one.
Wow.
So Brenda's friend has, got a Bitcoin as a parting gift.
Nice.
But no, not my wife.
The internet, I'm not going to need that. That thing ain't going to be around. All right,
my
it's
wife
time.
Is the only IT person I know who is not an IT person, an IT geek. He's just a freaking...
All right, well, we're wrapping up 47 here. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching.
Yep.
Remember, subscribe, find us, like us, share it, all that stuff.
Twitch.tv/bothmics.
See ya.
Ciao.